Hello everyone, this is Nocturne, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII. As usual, we shall watch this loading screen while I let you guys catch up on what has happened up to this point in the game. Unbeknownst to Saz, the answer has already begun to form in her mind. I wonder what that could be. Alright, so where we left off last time, we were just about to run into this boss fight. Now, it's a two-stage boss fight, so the first stage, like the last two-stage boss fight, is not really too much trouble. The second stage can get a little tricky as these guys are very large, have a lot of HP, and you need to debuff the hell out of them before you can do any real good damage. But let's go ahead and jump right in.
What is that?
Pulse armament.
And that's bad for us, isn't it?
You have eyes, don't you?
Captain Obvious. Alright, let's see. We want to do Smart Bomb to do the debuffing, which I should have checked that first off. Basically, we want to wait until both debuffs are on, then back into Relentless till you stagger him, and just take him down. You shouldn't have to worry too much about your health here, I think. Just want to keep the pressure on. He might start removing the debuffs here in a second. He does have an ability to do that. But again, this first stage of the battle is fairly straightforward. Yeah, that's the ability I was talking about right there, Steam Clean. Don't think it's too much of a concern if he does manage to get one off right now. Yeah, unless it happened to be the magic one. Because right about now, the battle gets so much easier. Just watch his health gauge drop. Oh. Alright, that was a little more than I was expecting.
I appreciate it.
Oh, come on, quit killing the healer. That's just mean. Alright, that should be enough. So you don't want to lose that chain gauge, and you want to definitely take him down before that happens. Okay, just the one more. I was going to give Saz 2. Now for this one, I may have forgotten to set up my paradigms correctly.
I thought we were goners. You alright?
I think so. Incoming.
So this might be a bit trickier. Because, let's see. Good, I do have it. Bully. Because you want to buff your guys and debuff him. Because he is very angry now. Alright. Now, he is probably going to do quite a bit of damage to us while I'm doing all this buffing. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. Because as soon as you're done with this, you want to switch into a healing paradigm. If you do happen to have one on you, you might want to somehow switch into something. Oh shit, this is going to hurt. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely want to just do this and hope he does not come at us while Vanille tries to heal us. Now, she did lose her buffs. I'm not going to go back for him right now, depending on how well things go. This guy is such a pain in the ass. Alright, I kind of want to let Alright. We'll switch back to Smart Bomb, let her put those debuffs back on, because we definitely want that defade. That's the one. Now Relentless. Because that'll help build the chain gauge. And I guess this is probably a good time to see what we know about him. As you can see, he does have the magic and physical protection, but no real elemental immunities. And that Omni Kit, he always drops, because this is kind of a scripted battle, in some sense. High damage dealing, devastating physical, capable of removing his status elements. Yep, pretty much covered all that. Oh, this one could suck. Ah, good. That stagger knocked the Wrecking Ball out of his repertoire. Perfect. We should be okay at this point. No, nope. Little bastard. How nice that she can put that on so fast. Ah, yeah. 630%. We should be pretty good at this point, even with our health dropping like it is. Assuming he doesn't pull out another Wrecking Ball, we'll be fine. That should be it right there. Come on, Saz. Well, I'm not going back for that, because that should have been the end of the battle earlier. I'll say though, that was a lot of fun. Tricky. Okay, so now that we have the Omni Kit and access to Lenore's garage, which is another shop, depending on... well, let's see if the game tells us what it is first. Ah, yes. Expanded Crystariums. Medic for Lightning and Commando for Saz. So, all the physical plus we got in the Crystarium is now going to be very helpful.
Pulse is crawling with things like that, isn't it?
Got me. Not even the Corps has access to intel on Pulse. Soldiers in the field fight blind.
Yeah, I noticed that. But don't you need to know exactly what you're up against?
Target's a target.
You like to keep it simple, don't you?
I stick to my goal.
As long as you have a goal, you can fight?
You can stay alive.
Yeah, here we go. This is the thing I was alluding to many times, saying, oh, this item, that item. It'll make sense later on in the game. Well, here we are. We are later on in the game. This is how you upgrade weapons and accessories. It's pretty much the only way you can get ultimate weapons in this game, is by you have to actually upgrade them. And believe me, it is a very lengthy and sometimes painful process, so I will go through this for you guys real quick. I'm going to assume you've read this page while I've been talking already, so... go to the upgrade. After choosing upgrade, select the weapon or accessory that you wish to improve. Next, you will need to select the type of component you wish to use for the upgrade, as well as the quantity. The combined experience value of the chosen component will then be applied to the target piece of equipment. And yes, your weapons level up too. And getting enough experience to go and take them to the next level can sometimes take a lot, and that's where the sometimes painful part comes in, because I believe every weapon has 3 classes. You've got your base class, your mid class, and your advanced class. The advanced class is where you find your ultimate weapons. And you've actually got to level a weapon all the way through the entire class before you can actually go and then upgrade it to the next class, and then you have to upgrade it all the way, level it all the way through that class. So, yeah, like I said, a bit of a lengthy process. Certain components bestow a bonus to any experience spent on a piece of equipment. By utilizing these components, you will be able to make more efficient upgrades. Likewise, some components reduce an experience bonus. Careful consideration is required. Once a particular piece of equipment has reached its maximum potential, its level will now be a star. No further advancement is possible, but items can be transformed into new ones, and that's the class change I was referring to. Now, newly transformed weapons may seem weaker, but that's just because you need to level them up also. And yes, sometimes you can dismantle a weapon to get components out of them, which can then be useful to help level up weapons or other accessories. And, let's see... no. Not relevant, never mind. Alright. So, I think... Well, let's double check real quick. How am I doing? Yeah, that's a lot of CP. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade everyone. I will see you guys when I'm done. Okay. I am done spending everyone's CP, and for the most part, I went through and tried to get the cheapest of everything I could find. Now, I did go a little crazy with Saz and tried to get him as far through the commando role I could, because I wanted to get him up to earning Blitz. Because having more than one person who can do area of effect attack like that is very nice to have. He started with Ruin, and I pretty much just grabbed these two. In Ravager, can't remember if I finished this one or not. I forgot I need to go back for this one. I will hit that up next time. I don't believe I did much here. I pretty much just came up here and got this far. I probably should have spent a little more time here, because Overwhelm's a pretty good one. And spent a lot of time in Synergist, just because... Yeah, this is pretty much where I spent all my CP. I went up here without noticing I was spending so much. So I messed up a little on that one. Lightning, I believe again I focused a lot on her commando stuff. Finally got her up to launch. I made a beeline for this one. This is I love this ability. Basically knocks them into the air when they're staggered, and they can't attack. So you guys just get like free hits on them all the time. I would highly recommend it. It's a very nice one. Let's see. I picked up this one. This gives you a slightly faster charge to your ATB, like it says, on anyone with a status ailment. And Medic pretty much just went for some of this, but as you can see, they're pretty expensive since you're earning them a little later in the game. This is a good one to go for. This is probably going to be my next target. Basically, I will now have 2 accessory slots. Let's see, Vanille. For her, I went and spent a whole lot of time in her Ravager role. Got her her first actual attack, so we can actually start using her in a more useful way in this role. Saboteur. I mostly went through this one because you can see the CP cost was very low. I've almost finished with this level. And then I'll probably continue on up there. Keep hitting the wrong button. And as she is our only really good medic, I spent a bit of CP here as well. But I stopped before I got here because 320 is a lot when you've only got 1400. And now here in Hope, got something that I want to show you. I believe it's here in Medic. Yeah, see that right there at the top? Role level. That's when you know you've actually finished the current level of that role. Go figure. So level 1, as soon as I hit that role level, I'll become a level 2 medic with Hope. So for here, I just kind of grabbed everything I could, and he's still the most expensive one on the entire team. Synergist, I got him up to earning enough buffs, and now we've actually got a nice resistance buff instead of just a, hey, now you happen to be doing more attack or whatever. Oh, I didn't notice the Synergist roll was there too. Okay. And he also gets an accessory slot eventually, but these are a tad expensive, but not as bad as the others. And Ravager also brought him up a little further. He's about to get some more nice leveled up stuff here. And that's pretty much where I spent everything. So I think I'm going to go run back here. No, I'm not, because we fell down a hole. Never mind. I was going to run back there and hit the save point. Just kidding. Now, as far as my recording set goes tonight, I'm hoping I can get to the end of the chapter, because we're getting pretty close. There's only a few more battles. And there's something a little special coming up that I'm really kind of looking forward to tonight, so I hope we can get to it. But I don't have a whole lot of time to record. So we'll see. I really want to get to it, though, so I might go a little longer. Alright, there's the save point. I guess I can go ahead and show you guys this for real. And let's see. The Blazefire Saber, her thing. It's basic level 1, not much you can do with it. But as you can see, we've got all this stuff here that we could possibly add stuff to it. Now, there are some very good guides on GameFAQs. I would highly recommend looking into them. They'll tell you how much experience you can expect per item. Although, I mean, you do this, it tells you as well. So you can see right now, we don't have items that do give us a whole lot of experience. These are pretty good right now, though. So yeah, you'll want to kind of try and calculate... Wow, that's an instant level right there. I'm almost tempted. Yeah, you tend to get a lot of the ones that aren't that great. But yeah, I would recommend looking into this stuff. I'll probably do it a lot off screen and show you guys what I upgraded stuff to, because it takes a bit of time and thinking unless you want to kind of just jump right into it. And I forgot to save. I know for me personally, I spent a lot, when I say a lot, I mean too much time working out, calculating exactly how to most efficiently upgrade my weapons by spending the least amount of items. I even went so far as to write a Python script to do the automatic calculation for me. Now, while it wasn't exact, because I didn't know the exact formula the game used, it came pretty close.
Not much of a future for us, huh?
Hard to picture a happy ending.
We don't even know where to go.
I do.
Huh?
There.
Eden? The Sanctum Seat of Power. Oh, that's a great idea. Just charge right in there. Give him a taste of L'Cie terror. You're serious?
Keep running. It's die or turn Seath. There's no place for L'Cie to hide. No. They want to fight. Let's take it to the Sanctum's door.
This isn't a game!
No. That's for damn sure. It started with Sarah. The fal'Cie took her. Now I'm a L'Cie too. And the Sanctum's hunting me, an enemy of the state. But who's pulling their strings? A fal'Cie. Eden. Cocoon's sustainer and guiding light. It probably ordered the purge, too. Pulse and Sanctum fal'Cie, they're all the same. And we're all the same to them. Expendable. I'm not dying a fal'Cie slave.
So, what are you gonna do?
Destroy it.
By yourself? Are you crazy? Say you pull it off, What's that get you? Satisfaction? Something happens to Eden, it's lights out Cocoon. You want that? You're a Pulse L'Cie now, so you just want to snuff out Cocoon.
No! What about Sarah? She said to save Cocoon. It might even be our focus to make sure Cocoon's...
Our focus doesn't matter. I don't take orders from fal'Cie. How I live is up to me.
Don't you mean how you die?
Think like that, and it's already over. Better to pick your path and keep moving. Don't worry. I'm after the Sanctum. I'm not out to destroy the world. If it did come to that, wonder if our hero'd try to stop me.
You want to fight Snow now? Just like that and your enemies?
Next time we meet, we might be too.